Welcome to Ultimate Survival Gear. Today, as you guys can see, I have something from Saucony. Let's open up the box, see what we got this time. Not the first pair of Saucony shoes on this channel. These are very popular Saucony Excursion TR14 trail running shoes. Excellent shoes. Currently $50 on Amazon. I think it's an excellent price. The link for Amazon is in the description below. Overall, very comfortable. Excellent outsole, but we will talk about all these details later in the review. But let's start with the introduction. If you are new to this channel, and if you've been subscribed for a while, you know that this is not just a regular shoe review. This review is specifically for my Ultimate Survival shoe section. And basically, if this was not just your regular trail running shoe, but something more a little bit serious, you were looking for tactical combat situations, or maybe you wanted to have a pair of shoes that, for one of those rainy days, like we had the other day here in Southwest Florida with the Hurricane Ian. And you had to leave your house, you had to put on something comfortable, something lightweight, that would take you through different terrain, through debris, through whatever that is on your way, and get you out to safety. Would this be a good shoe for that? Well, how do we make the judgment? We make the judgment based on 8 different criteria. Let's begin. Criteria number 1, of course, comfort level. And in order to assess the comfort level of all the boots and shoes that are reviewed on this channel, I do a 3-mile run and then a 5-mile walk without stopping, no pauses in between, and continue wearing the shoes for the rest of the day, so that the total wear time is about 8 hours. Like I said in the beginning, excellent comfort level. And of course, there are a few factors that contribute to the comfort level. Let's start with the first one, the weight. And this is size 10, and I think it should be somewhere around 11, maybe 12 ounce. Let's see if I'm correct. 11.1. Excellent weight. Very lightweight for a shoe. Just fantastic weight. I mean, you can run, and if you really are, a good runner, you got good endurance and, stamina, whatever you need for running, you really don't feel any weight on your feet. This is really good. And usually I say, if you want a kind of reference for numbers, if you're looking for a good trail running shoe, try to find something under 15 ounce. This is well under 15. All right, now there's another factor that contributes to the comfort level. Flexibility of the outsole. As you can see, it's very nice and flexible, so you can actually run properly without any problems with these trail sneakers. Now, let me show you the inner sole. And the inner sole here, nothing crazy, just nice, cushiony, not much really definition in the heel, not much arch support. So if you're looking for something that is more defined, you might want to look around some more, or you might consider just replacing one of these. But overall, this does a pretty good job at protecting from the impact, so no big deal. And we got some padding, pretty good. I mean, obviously nothing much in the shaft. Throughout the whole shoe, you have very soft fabric. Overall, I mean, it feels really nice on your feet. Excellent job, Saucony, whenever it comes to the comfort level. Let's move on to the criteria number 2 now. We got proofing and protection. So, proofing wise, these are not waterproof. Really, I don't really care about waterproof shoes. I'd rather have something that is more ventilated, that will dry up faster instead of having waterproof, just because there's not enough clearance. Now, whenever it comes to protection, you have kind of a little bit of design going here, but honestly, this is just for looks. Overall, this is super soft. Don't drop anything on your toe box, all right? It's really gonna hurt. Now, this right here kind of adds a little bit, helps with the rocky road. Not much, obviously, nothing in the ankles, no ankle protection. Heel, a little bit reinforced, so pretty good. And the outsole is just phenomenal whenever it comes to protection, but we'll talk about the outsole later. Let's move on to the criteria number 3, quality and the design features. Now, quality-wise, Saucony, I reviewed a lot of stuff from Saucony. And honestly, I have yet to have a shoe from them that I'd be like, nah, this is a miss. Everything was great from Saucony, especially these past few reviews that I've done. For whatever reason, Excursion specifically, I was just so impressed. Everything is just spot on. So these guys know whenever it comes to outdoor stuff. And of course, you can always check the reviews on Amazon. Like I said, Amazon link in the description below. over 1,200 reviews. Although probably they're only 4 reviews away from 1,300. So yeah, and almost 5 stars. So people do like these boots quite a lot. These shoes, I mean. And let's talk about the design features now. Here I talk about the lacing system. Here, as you can see, it's kind of interesting in a way. There are 3 pairs of kind of closed hooks, but just holes in the fabric, basically very simple. But then you have 2 pairs of this kind of a string technology that when you tighten kind of pulls and creates a little bit of a wraparound. Although here, honestly, I would say it's not as much of a actual functionality but more of a design feature. Still, I don't mind it because it makes it easier to tighten. It's very, as you can see, the strings slide through very easily, and it's a very lightweight design, so overall pretty good. Now, you know guys, I'm not a fan of the flat strings in general, the thin flat ones, but here, hey, they do the job very well. Okay, now let's move on to the criteria number 4, outsole traction and stability. This is where things get from good to really, really, really good. I mean, this outsole is just fantastic. As you can see, there's a really nice balance between aggression and flatness. Check this out. This overall is very flat, but at the same time, it is super aggressive, which I absolutely love outsoles like this. And the design pattern is very simplistic, so there is really not much stuff to go wrong. You know, no rocks in between getting stuck, nothing like that. And whenever I do my run and my walk, I test the outsole on variety of different surfaces: asphalt, tarmac, sand, grass, rocky road, trail surface, concrete, marble tile, bunch of different stuff in different conditions, wet, dry. And this right here handles pretty much everything. It was a little bit slippery on the flat shiny surfaces like marble and tile, especially whenever they're like wet and oily. But I mean, unless you have a specifically high quality oil resistant, slip resistant boot, you really don't have much that's gonna give you like stability on flat shiny surfaces that are like oiled or wet. But overall, this is just fantastic. Okay, let's move on to the criteria number 5 now, temperature. Now, obviously, no point to talk about cold temperatures. These have nothing to do with winter, but 3 season, pretty good. Just keep in mind, if it's raining, if you're running and there are puddles, you're gonna get wet. Again, to me, it's not a big deal because this will dry up really quickly because it's very nicely vented. And for hot weather, it's just phenomenal. I mean, your feet don't overheat at all. So really good job there, Saucony. Let's move on to the criteria number 6 really quickly. The sizing. True to the size, no problems with the sizing at all. Honestly, with these, you don't have to get a half a size bigger, which is my normal recommendation. These you can just get your size because very, very soft toe box. So even if your toe is touching the front, you're really not going to be bothered by that. Let's move on to the criteria number 7, balance of application. So if this really was your ultimate survival shoe, would this be good? Honestly, if I needed something as lightweight as possible, something that is comfortable, something that I can be as quick as I can possibly be. Something just, I put it on and I just get out of the house and run and run and run through different terrains, through whatever kind of challenges are on the way. Just as light and as fast as possible. This is a fantastic option. Really, really good. Now, of course, if you want a little bit more protection, you might consider mid-size boot. You might consider a little bit, toe box protection, all of these things. But if you want to be lightweight and if you want to be kind of ready for a lot of things, still be lightweight and be prepared for a lot of terrains, this is really, really good. And that kind of brings me probably to the most important point here in the balance of application criteria number 7, that they look like regular sneakers, regular running sneakers. You look at them from any angle and just regular running sneakers. In fact, there are a whole bunch of different color variations, so you can find something you like and look and wear them really anywhere you want without being looking kind of weird. And I think that's great, because if you want to be always prepared, something that is on you, that's the best way to be always prepared. So if you want to be like wearing something when something bad happens and be prepared for that, this is stuff like this is really a good option. And the very last criteria here is criteria number 8, the price. Like I said in the beginning, $50. I mean, it's really hard to beat $50. It's a fantastic quality, fantastic comfort, unbelievable outsole, so really hard to beat. So hopefully with this review I was able to help you make your decision whether you want to get this Saucony or not. I'm gonna make it harder for you at the very end of this review because there's plenty of other models from the same brand. So check them out. They're all on this channel, uploaded a whole bunch of them. Thank you very much guys for watching as always. I'll see you guys in the next video.